Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am back at it again with some more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 16 Story Mode and leaks here on the channel, guys. Okay, if you clicked on this video, alright, you probably are here for spoilers, okay? Hopefully you are. If you're not, you don't want to be spoiled by the story at all, don't you worry. I'm going to tell you right now to just click off this video, okay? Do not proceed any further. I'm going to give you guys a warning, and I'm going to give you guys another warning in just a second. All right, 2 warnings. All right. This could potentially actually, it does have major spoilers, but I don't know if the image that I'm going to be presenting to y'all today is actually real or fake, okay? We're going to talk about it. We're going to discuss why I think it might be a little bit fake, maybe fabricated, you know, okay? Let's go ahead and get into it. So this is your second warning, okay? If you do not want to be spoiled on the DLC Pack 16 story mode, because what's shown in this image is actually something that is happening in the story from what we saw from the leaks in the data, okay? So this is your final warning. Click off this video right now if you do not want to be spoiled at all. I would hope that you don't want to be spoiled, but if you guys like spoilers, that's why I make these videos, and to just, you know, discuss this stuff. I will also be showing another thing that is actually legit. I know for a fact it's 100% real. We'll show that after. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We got the sauce. Not really. Again, I don't know if this is real or fake, okay? But I'm going to go over why I think it might be fake, all right? But big shout out to Unleashed Dan, okay, as always. I love Unleashed. He is the man. You guys know he's part of the modding community. He makes fantastic mods. The dude works hard and gives the community some amazing stuff. So he posted this, okay, and he says, "This has been circulating around on Discord as a leak for the DLC 16 story. Take this with a grain of salt, though, as we don't know the source," okay? So when I first saw this, I got excited for a second, and then I looked at it, and then I was like, all right, this has got to be fake. This has got to be a joke, okay? This isn't the first time that people in the modding community have made fake leaks and things. Again, these are 100% harmless. They're entirely harmless, okay? Anybody that gets upset over this or tries to start drama over this you're being way too dramatic, all right? And you got to find something better to do with your life, because this right here is not a big deal, okay? We already know this is going to be happening in the story mode, and that's why it felt so real for a second for me, and that's why some people might believe it, you know, and I'm not saying that it is 100% fake. I feel like it might be, okay? And everything looks pretty much on point, okay, in terms of the models, and there's a CGI cutscene like this that should be playing from what we saw in the story mode leaks, which was dialogue, the story mode, DLC 16 story mode dialogue. The whole thing was pretty much in the files, but I just find it weird that somebody would just randomly find a really poor, grainy, or it's not grainy, but like a low quality screenshot, okay, of this just very specific scene. You know what I mean? Like, anytime Xenoverse 2 has done updates or DLC or anything, they never put in just screenshots, okay? If anything, they would have the whole cutscene in the files, right? If somebody dug in there and found it, not just one single screenshot, okay? So I find that weird. Plus, it's not even ready yet, okay? The DLC's not even ready yet. So them having it this early on doesn't really make much sense to me. I understand the dialogue because it's just dialogue, okay? They have to have the whole script planned out. You plan out the script before you start orchestrating and, you know, executing the actual, like, visuals, right? So this is the part that's going to take the longest. So we still don't know the release date for DLC 16 yet. So I just find it very, very hard to believe that they just had a random screenshot in there. It's just weird. So looking at it, okay, I tried to get it a little bit more upscaled, so I'm going to bring that up real quick. All right, so here's a slightly better quality. It's still kind of not the best. The thing that's throwing me off right now the most is Few, okay? Like I said, everything else looks pretty good, pretty on point. But the Few, something about him doesn't look right. I don't know what it is. Y'all let me know. Does it look a little bit off? Does it look odd? Something about Few, okay? And obviously it could just be the quality of it and everything, but like if we look at a screenshot from DLC, I think this was DLC 4 if I'm not mistaken. This is a CGI cutscene. it just doesn't have that same Xenoverse CGI cutscene look. Like Xenoverse 2 CGI cutscenes have a very, very like iconic look these days, okay? This doesn't look right. Like you compare it, it doesn't look, I don't know if it's the lighting. The shaders look okay, okay? But to me, this looks like, all right, you know what this looks like? If you ever went into Blender, okay? And I'm not saying that I've done this before, but I've seen like people use Blender and everything. Like they go in there and that's how most people do make their mods and stuff. Somebody like, who is it? I think there's like, there's a few people in, not the modding community necessarily, but people that do these renders and stuff, and they'll use stuff from maybe fighters, usually it's fighters, and even stuff from Kakarot, okay? This to me looks like it's taken from Kakarot. The model of Android 21, it just screams Kakarot to me, but it's like they fixed the shaders to make it look like Xenoverse. It's very, very possible. It's not an easy thing to do. Obviously, a lot of work went into this if it was fake, but I've seen people pull stuff off like this, okay, in the community, and they do a really good job because they, you know, they're really good at what they do, right? But whoever made this, if it is fake, okay, not saying it is, but if whoever made this did a really good job, this looks awesome, okay? I would commission them for a thumbnail. Like they did, this is fantastic, okay? It's just Few looks a little bit off. I don't know, I look at everything's so like, everything's immaculate, and then I look at Few, and it just makes me laugh. But you can tell this is the Red Ribbon Army stage in the background. Not the actual like stage, sorry. But the setting, the actual like environment is the Red Ribbon Army garden area. And like I said, this is actually going to happen in the story mode. I don't know if it's going to look exactly like this, but this scene takes place. Few, Android 21 to Android 16 are in a scene together. And I think it was stated that they do have a CGI cutscene together, okay? So, I don't know. I'll leave it up to you guys if you think this is real or fake. Let me know down in the comments. Again, please don't start drama over this. There's not necessary. This, even if it's fake or real, honestly doesn't matter. We know this is going to happen in the story mode. I just wanted to talk about it because this is a very cool looking shot right here. I love it, dude. Like, I'm so happy that Android 21 is getting that airtime in. She's going to get her own CGI cutscene. She's going to have a role in this story mode. Android 21 is literally one of my favorite female characters, if not my favorite female character. She's awesome, okay? So, let's go over an actual 100%, I know for a fact this is an actual leak, okay? Big shout-outs to the name, just, you know who this is, okay? They've been covering these leaks and stuff, but they said just tested it while playing one of the gammas and it changes the portrait, so it's definitely for them, okay? What he's referring to is this right here. Let's go over this. They found a new quest play scene that I assume is for the gammas, okay? New story power-up, but I think it's just a placeholder right now as there's no sound, and it's just using generic supervillain revive animation, okay? It does use a new aura. So let's see it again. In the story mode, we will actually see this take place. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2 are going to get a villainous mode boost from Few, but as you can see, look at this. New aura. And it looks really cool, okay? It's not like mind-blowing or anything. It's basically, to me, and like he said, it's probably just like a placeholder. I don't know if this is actually the aura that they'll have, because this is very different from what most of the villainous mode characters have. It's a white aura, so it's kind of like a potential unleash, like active aura, but it has this black electricity, which is very, very different from what we're like. Usually it's like a black and purple or like a black and pink kind of color if it's like a villainous or like a super villain. But this one right here is it's just pure black with a white glow. This looks hella cool, okay? I'm not sure why it looks like this. I don't know where this aura came from, but I love it. It's basically like a pure dark, like, or like evil aura or something. I don't know. Maybe it's because they're androids, but like you can see right here, this is like a straight up villainous mode aura, like normal, where it's like purple and stuff. But then whenever they have it activated, just like, you know, I say it's chilling. The aura's chilling. When it's just kind of like this, it looks nice. I like it. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know what this aura is supposed to be. Like, I don't know. It's weird. But obviously, we'll see what happens when the DLC actually drops. Like, this is a lot more believable because it's a very simple thing. We know it's gonna also happen in the story mode and stuff. And yeah, this could be it. But this right here, I feel like this is just too specific and too like detailed and too well done to actually have been just dropped in the files. Just like, hey, whoops, we left this in the files, y'all. You know what I mean? Fuse face, bro. Just look at Fuse. If you got a Giga Chad chin, you got a Giga Chad chin. I'm gonna leave it off this. This is my new favorite shot right here. That's why it's so cool. This story mode is gonna be awesome. Is because I've always wanted to have Few and Android 21 interacting together in a story, and this is my wish. This is my dream come true, guys. So we know it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's actually real or not. I'll leave that to you guys to decide in the comments. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, ring my notification bell. I'll keep you guys updated as news drops. We'll probably be getting some V-Jump leaks within the next week or two. So stay tuned. All right, peace.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.